What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Apex Yu-Gi-Oh here, and we're back again with another exciting Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. Now, today I would like to go over Kozmos. They are a new build that just came out in, I believe, Clash of the Rebellion, something like that. So I thought I'd just go over it, something that was really new and fresh out there. A lot of people are saying this deck can go up to tier 1. Some people don't believe it. Some people do. Leave your ideas in the comment section below if you guys would like to debate that. Anyways, onto the deck profile. So I run two Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit over Veilers, just because it's a level 3 Psychic Tuner, and it can be used with Emergency Teleport. Kind of like shut down your opponent for a turn, maybe like make them rethink whether or not they want to activate a spell card or effect, something like that. So you know, it's very good in this format. Destroying is going to be a lot better than negating effects this upcoming format and a lot of the newer sets coming out. So I believe that Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, excuse me guys, will be a very good card. Plus you can get it out with Emergency Teleport. So hey. I run 2 Gores because it is a level 7, and basically, if you don't control any cards, you can special summon it. It's good for going, you know, if you go first and you don't want to set anything, you don't have anything in your hand, you don't want to play any right away, you just go ahead and leave them, you know, end your turn, opponent attacks, go ahead and summon, get a free summon. Also, you can use this with Sacred Swords of 7 Stars. I always get that name wrong for some reason. Anyways, forgive the full screen thing, guys. This is what Google Chrome does. Anyway, so I run 2 of those. I run 2 copies of Honest because everything in here is light for the most part, except for Gores, obviously, and Juraghetto. But for the most part, everything is light. So you know, anything that attacks in is pretty good. So you know, gain attack points and attack over your opponent's monster. 3 Juraghetto because this basically helps combo with OTKs. Basically during the battle step, you can attack. Or any time during the battle step, you can special summon this card, gain 1,000 life points, then tribute it, and give another monster 1,000 attack points. So it's very good, very solid in this build. Plus, it's a level 4, so you can go into level 4 plays. I run like 2-3 level 4s in this rank 4s in this deck, so you really won't see that. But it just helps with OTKs and stuff like that. 3 Kozmo Farm Girl. Basically, Kozmos guys are the, Konami has confirmed it's supposed to be the Wizard of Oz build of the, of the future, or whatever. So, Star Wars mixed with Wizard of Oz, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, yeah, she's your main combo card. She basically, you can banish this card, special summon level 4 or higher Kozmo monster from your hand. So that means you can go into your Forerunner and your Slip Strider, or whatever it's called, Slip Rider. So, and you basically, when this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can add 1 Kozmo card from your deck by paying 500 life points. 3 Forerunner, because this card is the BA card of the deck. Badass. During each of your standby phase, gain 1,000 life points. It cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects, so meaning, freaking Phoenix Chain is out. Things like that. So, and then when this card is sent to the graveyard, or by battle, or by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard to special summon 1, I believe, level 6 or lower Kozmo monster from your deck. So you basically go in, Farm Girl, banish, attack with Farm Girl. If you need to add Forerunner, banish Farm Girl, special summon Forerunner, attack Forerunner. If he gets destroyed by anything like Mirror Force, you can banish him and special summon 1 more Kozmo Farm Girl and go into another crazy Forerunner play. Good Witch, she's basically your Book of Moon. You guys are, right now we're grasping for straws on Kozmo monsters because there's literally only 4 out right now. So, yeah, you can only use 4. But she basically does pretty much the same thing as, Farm Girl, except a little less. You can banish her, special summon 1 level 5 or higher Kozmo monster from your hand. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points to set a monster on the field. A face-up attack position to face-up defense position, or face-down defense position. We run 3 Slip Rider. Basically, when this is your normal, your spell and trap card destroyer. When it's a special summon, you can destroy a trap card on the field. If it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish it, special summon 1 level 4 or lower Kozmo monster from your deck. So he can basically go into Farm Girl. I run 3 Maxis, just kind of for draw power. No other reason really. A lot of special summoning going on around here, and it kind of shuts down your opponent for a little bit. You know, they're gonna think, well, he's playing Kozmo, so we really don't want him to draw into all of his Kozmo monsters. So I'm just gonna end my turn. So that's, you know, that's what people think in Mech Cs, because Cosmos have a history of spamming, guys. So I run one Dark Hole. Basically, this all your monsters can be banished, things like that. So if you want to, you know, banish Cosmo Girl or Cosmo Farm Girl, and then go into Forerunner. I don't know why you do this, but you go into Forerunner, and then you can banish him, special summon another level 6 or lower. You can, you know, special summon Slipstrider. You know, because for Forerunner's effect to go off, Dark Hole has to have been resolved already, because he has to have been in the graveyard. So you'll get a free Sliprunner, whatever. And just because Dark Hole's Dark Hole, you get to destroy all monsters on the field. 3 emergency teleport. This gets out your Farm Girl. It also gets out Ghost Ogre. You know, so and it also, I believe, no, it doesn't get out Psychic Witch. So, but it does target your Farm Girl, and you can banish this card, you know, so it doesn't get destroyed by the end phase, and use its effect. It doesn't, well, it gets banished either way, but you can still use it to pop off Farm Girl's effect. 3 Cosmotown. Basically, this is a pretty OP field spell. I wish it was like so much more expensive because it needs to be. Once per turn, you can target one of your banished Cosmo monsters, return it to your hand, and if you do, lose life points equal to the original level of the monster times 100. So if you banish Cosmo Farm Girl, you can add her back by just paying 300 life points. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. Not to mention, you can reveal any number of Cosmo monsters in your hand, shuffle them into your deck, and then draw the same amount of cards. And then when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Cosmo monster from your deck to your hand. So it's so much better. It's such a sick Cosmo Town. It makes your opponent rethink what they're doing. If they want to destroy it, you just get a Farm Girl, or you can get a Forerunner, Slipstream, or Sliprider. So whatever. 1 Regeki, because that's all you're allowed to have. Pretty self-explanatory. It destroys all your opponent's monsters. 2 Sacred Sword 7 stars, because you can banish Forerunner and you can add it back with Cosmo Town, so a free +2. You can also banish Gore's Emissary of Darkness from your hand or from your field. If it's getting too cloggy in the hand, you can banish. So 3 Shared Ride, because everything, basically a lot of people are running decks that add Necros, Satellars, things like that, and you can just get free plus off of that. So you guys can also drop this down to 2 if you guys feel like you guys need like MST or some more trap cards. I only run 3 trap cards because I felt like that was all that you needed. Basically, there's, you know, you're running the main core deck of the Cosmos and everything like that, so, you know, there's no room for it unless you're going to run over 40 cards. But I run 40 cards and never go over or less. So, but anyways, onto the traps. Bottomless, Solemn, Torrential Tribute, guys, obviously staple cards. So, you know, the guy who had originally come up with a deck list for this was running 2 Torrential Tributes because it was in the ARG format. That's, you know, you can have 2 Torrential Tributes, but in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, you can only have 1. So we run, you know, Bottomless, Solemn, and Torrential Tribute. Alright, onto the extra deck. Run Ancient Fairy Dragon. Honestly, you can get him out with Snow Ogre. You can destroy your freaking field spell, and then you know, gain 1,000 life points, and then gain Cosmo Town's effect. So just nice to have it. Ancient Fairy, Pixie, Dragon, whatever. After resolving a field spell card during your turn, draw a card. So, and then once per turn, you can target 1 face-up attack position monster on the field, destroy it. And there must be a face-up field spell on the field to activate this card and resolve its effects. 1 Black Horse Dragon, because it's pretty self-explanatory. Destroys all cards on the field, nuke the field, start over. High Speed Roid, Kendama. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. You can use each of the effects of this card once per turn. You can banish 1 machine-type monster from your graveyard, inflict 500 life points to your opponent. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, control no cards, you can special summon this card. You cannot normal summon or set the turn you activate this effect. So basically, it burns your opponent. You can banish Sliprider, Forerunner, and you can inflict 500 points of damage, then add them back with Cosmo Town. So, Abyss Dweller, self-explanatory. Necros, Necros, Burning Abyss, Shaddolls, things that activate in the graveyard. Castell, self-explanatory, pretty staple in this format. Just detach two materials and then, freaking shuffle a card into their deck. Pleiades, because you can make it with two slip riders and, bounce a card to the hand on either player's turn. Evil Swarm, Excited Knight, basically destroys all cards on the field. Black Rose for rank 4s, and then, so clears up the field. Got Cowboy for game winners. Leviar Sea Dragon, because you can banish cards and then special summon them with this effect. Mecha Phantom Beast, Dracozak, because two Forerunners make a Dracozak. 101 Silent Honors Arc, because it's awesome. You guys love it. Big Eye, because you can take control of a monster. Volcasaurus, destroy cards, inflict damage. And then this is the new card, guys. I run this in any deck that can play rank 7s. I am currently now testing this in freaking Harpies, and it is amazing. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has XYZ material. While this card has XYZ material, each time your opponent activates a card or effect, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. I have immediately after resolves. So this ends a chain. This also freaking burns your opponent. We're crazy. Actually, I think it starts a chain. But, burns your opponent like crazy, so it kind of stops them from activating so many effects each turn. I have literally burned a person 4,000 damage several times just by having this card out on the field because they've been risking it every time. And they burn themselves every time they play a card or effect. I was playing against Monarchs, Frognarchs, and the guy had freaking Swap Frog. Each time he activated his effect, he had to lose 500 points of damage. When he sent a monster, when he special summoned it, he had to lose 500 points of damage because that's activating an effect from the hand. When he sent a monster, that's activating another effect on his effect. So that's sending another monster. He has to take another 500 points damage. And then he bounced it back, which is activating another effect. So he burned himself for 500 more, and then so on and so forth. He special summoned it, and he kept going back and forth, and he burned himself at least 2,500 points of damage on just using Swap Frog's effect. And then he banished, Rodin Totem and freaking went into all kinds of different plays, and freaking it was crazy. But anyways, guys, this deck is this card is pretty crazy if you can get it out, and it burns for a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this a like and subscribe to my channel. Please share this video with anybody who you think would love a Kozmo deck profile. I'd really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and favorite to my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. This is Apex Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing off.